What is it? It's Fusilli.
Grind.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the show. Nice to have you back again. Thanks for joining us. We're doing another slideshow today. I kind of like the slideshow format because I pick the topics that I want to talk about, and we review them together, and it forces me to kind of go off the top and spout off, as it were, about what's going on, what I think is going on. So we've got, we're still going to be talking about the SOTY race today a little bit. But we've got some other topics, other things that have been going on in the skate world and in my skate world recently, and we're just going to review them. And I know we'll still watch stuff here and there. I still think it's good to scrutinize and review footage and people's edits and people's videos as a full composition. But YouTube makes it a little tough to do that, so I'm just going to touch on these videos, and I want you guys to go and, if you're interested, and watch them yourselves. And see if you agree or disagree with my yapping. Anyway, let's jump into it. The first thing we need to do is address a word from our sponsor. Are you or a loved one making a SOTY run this year? Got a bunch of clips that don't quite stack up to the rest? Then call Spitfire Wheels, the best host for your most mediocre footage. In all seriousness, Spitfire doesn't sponsor the show. Jim T, if you ever see this, well, I'm sure you won't, but feel free to send me some 55 OG classics at your leisure. But yeah, Tiago hit us with the Spitfire part. And here I was not a week ago thinking, okay, Tiago's making a push. I'd much rather root for Tiago than Jamie Foy. But he's hitting us with the standard playbook of the modern era of SOTY runners. I mean, let's go back. Mason Silva, Mark Suchu, Miles Silvas, Jamie Foy's got a Spitfire part this year. All of these guys just hit us with the Spitfire part, and they act like, we're just supposed to sit here and take it. It would be better to just not put the footage out, or have, post all these clips to your Instagram when you're 50, still yearning for the glory days or something. I don't know. This really bummed me out that they did this, and, it was clearly, the least polished footage. I found all of the camera work in this to be very safe, and they are just blatantly gunning for the old head demographic with this edit. I mean, Gangstar, Gangstar and Switchback Tails and Nollie Crooks. I mean, there's some fine tricks in this edit. Tiago's obviously flexing some power. If this is his throwaway, oh God, I'd give my left leg to have this guy's throwaway footage or whatever. I can see the comments now, but I just I wanted better for Tiago than to hit us with this Spitfire Wheels part. It's just so cliche at this point. I'm so sick of it. I mean, for all the criticism he's taken, at least Tyshawn didn't hit us with the throwaway Spitfire part when he won his second chip. So yeah, I don't know. It just kind of soured me on the whole SOTY thing. We'll see how it goes, but it's just kind of boring now. It's like Tiago and Foy, they're kind of just two parts of the same machine. They're both New Balance guys. I'm sure Tiago's and Jamie Foy's shoes, respectively, are the highest selling New Balance Pro shoes at the moment. So it's kind of confusing why they kind of have both these guys up right now. I don't think these guys are choosing when the footage comes out and how the footage comes out. They probably have some input, but not that much, right? So it's just all kinds of confusing, and I don't really get it. Yeah, so that's the last I'm going to say about it. Until next week, probably. All right, what else is going on? ASICS put out an edit, a Minneapolis-based edit. I kind of like what ASICS is putting down right now, I have to say. I think they've been making a good entry into the American skate market as a shoe brand. In fact, I'm skating them now. I'm skating these bad boys, the Coffee Habanero Vic NBD with the gum sole, and I really like them. I've been going through some shoe madness lately. I'm not afraid to admit it. and I wear Asics runners to walk my dog, and I said, why not try the Cupsole Asics skate shoes? And I really like that model especially, so I'm going to stick with it for a bit. Maybe I'll make a video, a little review, let you guys know what my experience is with them if you're interested. Very comfortable, pretty sturdy. I like that it has the mesh on the inside edge, pretty breathable. Yeah, I like the shoes. Yeah, we'll do a follow-up episode about that. Rob Cece, get at me. Anyway, but they put out this edit, which was really good. The standout moment for me, I think, was that Shea Sandiford manual trick. I'll put the clip up on that saucer. Really cool spot, really cool trick, beautiful execution. And I like Shea Sandiford. I'm not afraid to admit it. I think he's pretty cool. Beautiful style, good trick selection. Yeah, I don't know. I think Girls Skateboards needs to put his ass on because they need some flavor over there. Anyway, check out The Week in Wooville. I kind of liked it. Oh, they got Jaakko Ojanen on the squad now, which is, I think, a perfect home for him, our Finnish lord. So, yeah, Asics is cooking up, and I like it. I like the media that they're doing. I mean, what did Nike do when they wanted to earn the respect of skaters? They put Gio Iannucci on, right? So I think they're putting on, Brent Ashley. They put on Emile Laurent. They put on a good mix of guys to get people interested in the brand and put some heat on the brand right away. So shout out them. Atlantic Drift. Finally, we get the Vienna and Budapest Atlantic Drift edition that we've been waiting for. The photos were in Thrasher what feels like a year ago, but that's just kind of how it goes with Atlantic Drift. I guess they have a long lead time. Jake Harris likes to take his dear sweet time making his finicky edits. But, I love Atlantic Drift. This is kind of the most exciting, most fun Atlantic Drift in recent memory. I think the Atlantic Drift crew is doing really well to have included Max Palmer and Cyrus Beignet in the past couple of installments. I think they sort of round out the squad a little bit and pick up some slack. Good edit. Fun spots, Budapest and Vienna, interesting cities to go to, lots of cool spots. The standout trick for me from this one is definitely Nick Stain's nose manual on this big glass hubba bank thing. Really good trick, really well done. Beautiful execution. Yeah, nice to see some, Nick Stain pushing his envelope a little bit and not just being safe for once. I know we've given him some shit about that in the past, but, this was cool. This is like a legendary trick. The photo is even better. If I can find it, I'll put it in. So, anyway, Stussy skateboarding program has been bubbling a little bit too lately. They've got Gabe Thompson in the clique now, and it seems like he's just kind of putting the team on his back. They came to Denver, Colorado, a city I'm well familiar with, and proceeded to just tear up all the mini spots. Fun little edit. Gabe is otherworldly. His manual tricks, his trick selection, combos are really fun to watch, really cool. So give that one a watch if you're interested in that kind of shit. What else? GX. There's been a new installment of the GX stuff. To be honest with you guys, as you can see, I haven't finished it yet. But I saw the Chris Athens footage. I love Chris Athens. I'm not the massive diehard fan of GX 1000. I respect what Ryan has done for himself. It's no longer a VX venture. It's HD now, or 720p or whatever. I guess he's probably running a Panasonic of some sort. But you can't deny what these guys have done. They're just sort of holding down the grimy fuck you attitude. Obviously Thrasher's gonna love that. The the SF holding it down in the Bay. So go check out the new GX. I love Chris Athens. Chris Athens, apart from all the GX, is one of my favorite skaters, if not my favorite skater. Go check his shit out. The GX. So that's all I got on the skating side so far, but we're going to cap it off with a little Geoguesser. I promised my man Fernando last time that we would come back with a little Geoguesser, so let's see how we can do this week. All right, I'm going to go straight in cold turkey. I had to move my camera so that you guys can see the mini map, but we're just going to jump straight in to some multiplayer and see who we get paired up with. We're going to start the new week. We're going to do moving. We're going to see who we get. We're going to do our best. We're going to try our hardest. Rainy Gorge 682 from France. Let's go. He's got his badge already. All right. Somewhere in Europe. Nice little Volkswagen Golf Mark 7 there. Somewhere in Eastern Europe. What do we got? Is that Cyrillic? No, it's not quite Cyrillic. This is giving me some... Oh, it is Cyrillic. Okay. Might this be in the Ukraine? No. He went outside of Kyiv as well. He thought it was Ukraine as well, but it was actually Chelyabinsk. Yeah, I guess I should have known that was Russia. That Volkswagen threw me off. Looked too nice. But I guess Ukraine and Russia, kind of similar. This is looking very Chilean off rip. But it's Argentina. There you go. So this would probably be somewhere, maybe Cordoba area. For all you, this is how you know it's Argentina. It's sort of on the blur. It looks like there's a black spot on the license plates in Argentina, unless I'm totally wrong, which is possible. That's what I'm going off of. This might be Chile. Oh no, it was downtown Buenos Aires. Okay, I smacked him on that one. So that's good. So maybe we can get this guy flawless. Did he hit me yet? No, he didn't hit me, so this could be a flawless victory, y'all, if we really hold it down. This is looking Australian as hell. But is it? Or is it Rathdown Faraday? Very Australian sounding, but is this New Zealand for some reason? Guys, Aussies in the chat. Sound off in the chat. Help me out. Oh, Bridget McDonald Gallery, fine Australian paintings, drawings, and prints. Let's do Melbourne. Send it. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Guys, look at that. Flawless Express. That's for you, Fernando, baby. Moving Duelist. Win 100 ranked moving duels. New badge. Sick. Well, we're just going to leave it at that, guys. I didn't think it was going to be that easy today. Be well. Love each other. Go skate. And have a wonderful, wonderful week.